Hi guys, so in today's video I'm going to do a beginner's guide of how to sculpt your own stiletto nails. On one of my videos I did ask whether you wanted to see this and I got a lot of people who said yes, so I'm going to do it today. So the things that I'm using are SARAS glitters. This was gold. This one is a red glitter, but I added some neo red inside of that as well, so it's a bit more opaque. In the design I'm going to put some gold leaf. And then these are the forms I'm going to be using. These ones you can get off Amazon. Just put in the search something like long stiletto nail forms and just see what comes up there. The acrylic system I'm using is OPI Competition for my liquid and Creative for my clear powder. So I'm going to start off by showing you how I apply the nail forms. Now as you can see, no hate on my nails, these stains here are oranges. I can't get them out for the life of me, so just ignore it. So as you can see, my nails are really small anyway. So when you've got small nails, you really need to make a little, because, okay, so imagine your finger going through there. When you've got really short nails, that nail isn't going to go into there. So you take the back and then you make another ridge for your nail to go. Like that. And then what I like to do is cut that part off I don't need. And then cut down the middle, and again these never seem to fit my thumb, so I go quite far up and I give it a nick that side and a nick that side, so it just gives me more space for my nail to go, as you can see, like that. So I'll show you how I put my thumbnail on. So give it a little squeeze without any sides touching, and then try and match it up both sides. And you want this line here going straight, so you get a straight nail, and then push them together at the sides, match them up, and then just push them under. And because I'm going to make quite a thin nail, then I push the sides together quite a bit, so I do make the thin nail. Now I've still got a nail bed covering on me thumbnail, and I'm going to keep that on because I'm using red, and if you don't, it can stain your nail. So through the video you might hear me say soaking the back of the brush off, and what that means is when I dip the brush in the acrylic liquid I get some of the glitter, and because I don't want it running down the sides of the form, I just dab it onto the back of the paper towel, and that will allow me then to push the acrylic round the nail form without it slopping down the sides. So first I'm just going to get some of the glitter, just a smallish amount, and as I say I'm going to dab the back of the brush, and then I'm going to start on the nail bed, and you don't do it anywhere near the cuticle. If you do, you will get lifting. And then push it round the nail, don't drag it, push it, and then just pull the glitter down so the nail bed isn't really fat. Wipe your brush and then just tidy the cuticle area up. So again, you can get a ball. I'm not going to dry this one off. Pop it where you want it. Again, push it around the nail. So that's basically a nail bed done. That's the easy part. So don't forget, when we're doing a stiletto nail we need to follow some lines that come right in. I'm going to go up to number 3, and the same this side, you follow a line to the end point. So with this ball I'm going to dry the back of the brush, pour it on, and again just push the acrylic where you want it, and then remember that line. So you push it up to the line. So I'm going to dry the back of the brush. I've got another ball. This is a place where if you don't dry the back of your brush, it will just flop all the way down the nail form. and it's really more hassle than you need to be doing. And just pull it so it's not too thick. Wipe your brush. Another way of seeing if it's in the middle, look at it front ways to make sure that it's nice and straight and you've got it centre. So with this one, I'm not going to dry the back of the brush. Wipe your brush over and then just blend that back into the nail. Obviously if you're learning, you're not going to have your nails quite this long, but it's the same process even if you do them short. That's good. Then we need to check the thickness. Now as you can see here, we need a bit more around there. Now you don't need these too thick, but you don't want them breaking. So I'll just do this nail the same, but I'll speed this one up so the video isn't really long. So when you can hear that the nail is dry, like that, you can take the nail form off, because they're not the most comfortable things to wear anyway. And then you can just leave it at that and encapsulate, or I'm doing a design anyway, that's the reason I've come on and did this video. I've got some gold leaf that I just broke up, and I'm going to use that on my nails. So all I'm going to do is just wet the nail at the top where I want the gold leaf go and try not breathe on it, and then just pick little bits up and place them where I want them. Okay, so now for encapsulation. I'm going to do exactly the same thing with drying the back of the brush on the paper towel, and then I'm going to start by my cuticle area. See, this way it just makes it a bit more stable, and then again just push it around the nail. You really need this covering of clear on so that when you file, you don't file into the design and get all that lovely glitter off. So again, I'm going to dry it on the back of the paper towel, and then just place it a little bit further down than where you've just been working. Pull it down the nail and up, and then I'm just going to do this until the nail is covered. And again, you put it onto the side and just see where needs extra bits, like the stress area. If a stiletto nail is going to break, it's going to be around this area here. That's what's referred to as the stress area. Okay, that one's about done. So I will speed the other one up and show you again how I encapsulate. Okay guys, so next comes filing. So I've got this 100 grit file from Young Nails, and so you just want to get the sides really straight. So what I do is I push it sort of where my skin meets, but not push on my skin, or else I'm going to rip my skin apart. And then just angle the file down so I get a nice shape, and then the same on the other side. So just a little bit of info about this electric file. I know I said it on my other video, but you've got to be so careful with carbide drill bits. I've been using this machine for going on a good 2 years, and I've always had a medium carbide drill bit, but even I can hurt myself. That is a big chunk of skin that I took out yesterday, and that is really sore. So even somebody like me who's been using something like this for a good couple of years can still rip the skin apart. And the only reason I'm telling you this is because of how dangerous carbide drill bits are. Otherwise I wouldn't be showing you, because it's not a good look really. And that's how careful you have to be with an electric drill. So I'm going to put the electric drill on a slow speed and then really concentrate around the cuticle area. You don't want a ridge between your natural nail and the acrylic, that will cause lifting. You just want a nice smooth line all the way going around. Then I'm going to put it on a higher speed and do the rest of the nail. But because it's a stiletto, you've got to be really careful that you don't apply pressure. Let the drill do the work. Don't apply pressure on the nail. This is regarding any nail really, it's not just stiletto. But with a stiletto, you know, as in life, when you wear these, you've got to be careful with them that they don't snap. So just don't put much pressure on the drill bit and just let the drill do the work. So after that's done, I'm going to get a sponge file, which is 180, and just go over all the nails now. And then just brush all the dust off. And then I get my antibacterial cleansing spray, spray the nail, give it a wipe. That makes sure all the dust is off, and then we can top coat the nails. Okay guys, so now I'm just going to top coat my nails. This is a really good gel top coat from Madame Glam. There is a sticky surface on, so you do have to get the residue off after you've finished. So I'm just going to put this on, and then I'll show you some pictures at the end what else I did with my nails. I'm not going to go too much into that because this is more of a how-to video. So with this top coat, if you've got a UV lamp, I would put it under there for about 60 seconds. If you've got an LED lamp, just 30 seconds will do. So after you've cured your nails, just put some cuticle oil on and then you're done. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will end with some pictures.